Okay, so I've been to a handful of hotels on the Strip and I have favorites. So overwhelming when you're trying to look for hotels to stay in Vegas, and it's definitely different when you actually go in person and experience them. And since I was able to do that, I want to give you guys a little idea of what to expect on each hotel on the Strip. So stay tuned.
First, I want to talk about pricing. When I was online comparing hotels, the prices seemed incredibly low. I mean, $32 a night for a 4-star hotel stay in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip, which is a prime location, by the way. And this wasn't a shared room either. It was private, spacious, and newly renovated. So I thought, what's the catch? There's no way hotels in Vegas are that cheap. And the more I kept reading, I realized they add a daily, yes, per day, mandatory resort fee and taxes to your stay. I am used to taxes being added to my hotel room, but the mandatory resort fee was a new thing for me. The resort fee is supposed to cover room Wi-Fi, which is another thing they don't tell you. You can only connect 2 devices per room for free, which I mean it's not really free if you have to pay it as part of your resort fee, but whatever. If you connect more than 2 devices per room, you get another $14.95 charge per day. So if you're a group of girls sharing a room, good luck. The resort fee also covers in-room local calls, which, guys, it's 2023, no one's gonna use that. And it also covers the pool and fitness center. Okay, that was my little rant. I dislike false advertisements, and I rather see the inclusive price of the room rate, fees, and taxes all together instead of as add-ons at the end, just for my budgeting purposes. Like, if you tell me a room is gonna be 32 and then it ends up being 102, that is a big difference. Hungry for the original rate I was quoted online, I started researching ways to avoid paying the resort fee, and I stumbled upon a website that shares a common practice in Vegas known as the $20 tip trick. This tip, in exchange, is used to either waive your resort fee or give an upgrade to your current reservation. I was initially skeptical, but after reading so many positive reviews of other people who had successfully tried this trick, I was excited to give it a go. Unfortunately, when I arrived in Vegas, the hotel I was staying at had a self-check-in kiosk. So I was so bummed out because I wanted to share this amazing trick with you guys, but it didn't work for me. But if you decide to give this trick a try and it actually works for you, please let me know on a comment below. I would love to know if this is still working past 2023. For this hotel crawl, we'll be using the Deuce Bus, which I highly recommend if visiting Vegas. You can get a Deuce Pass for 3 days, 24 hours, or 2 hours, and this bus will take you up and down the Strip, including the downtown area. If you're looking for things to do in Vegas, check out my 3 days in Vegas guide, which I will link above. You can check that video out after viewing this one. I selected a range of hotels that can offer budget and luxury stays to accommodate many travelers. I also included in the starting prices the mandatory resort fees and taxes. Many of these hotels also have sales and promotions. The prices listed here were the offers found online at the time of the recording of this video. So without further ado, here are my top 8 hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. At number 8, we have the Linq Hotel, with nights starting at $93. I found the Linq Hotel to have a much younger crowd vibe. Think college kids looking to party, hence the ziplining opportunity this hotel offers.
The real reason why I wanted to check out this hotel was because they have a promenade that is really long and you can eat, drink, and walk around, and it's fun. So we're gonna check that out right now.
I did love the promenade. I am not going to lie. I felt like I was walking through a fair or a carnival with plenty of shops and food.
Also buy tickets to ride that Ferris wheel up there. And this is just a very photogenic spot.
So this is a spot to check out if you want to take some cool photos for the gram. You don't have to be staying at the Linq to visit this area, but if you decide to stay, you'll have this right outside your hotel. I also found the cutest cake slice bending machine. I never thought the day would come where I could get a piece of cake from a bending machine. How cool is that? After I got my slice of cake, I made my way to the candy store I Love Sugar, and on their second floor, they have a martini bar, a candy martini bar, which I recommend going with a friend because these are huge. Another favorite amenity from Linq is their pool. I love the pop of colors from the hotel rooms in the background with the Ferris wheel behind it. This is another very cool spot to take pictures at. Now for the con. The party tends to always be on full mode here. So if you're looking to stay somewhere quiet, this is not it. At number 7, we have the Luxor Hotel with nights starting at $80. I thought I would fall in love with this hotel, despite being a bit far from the center of the strip. All the Egyptian drama and mystery drew me in while researching where to stay in Vegas from my NYC apartment. I felt like I was on the movie set of The Mummy while entering the space, awaiting to start an adventure. The hotel truly is stunning if you're into Egyptian decor. Luxor Hotel is also very budget-friendly if you're looking to save some cash. I have to mention though that Luxor felt a bit more like a forgotten place. There was a lack of energy and life in the main areas. I guess we can say it was quiet. I don't know if being too quiet is a bad thing. I also was not impressed by the option of restaurants at this hotel. And the thing about Vegas is that there's not much to do other than gamble, shop, eat, swim, and party. So ideally, you want to stay at a place where you can do all. But the biggest disappointment was yet to come. I became obsessed with Luxor Hotel after doing some research online and seeing this black pyramid against the pool area, and it looked so cool and epic. I mean, it was like a dramatic black pyramid serving as a backdrop for a refreshing clear blue swimming pool. I was in love with all the photos I found on the internet, only to find out when I got there that the pyramid was covered by a big advertising banner. What? I did, however, like the spa. So instead of a pool day, I decided to make it a self-care day. Overall, Luxor is a great budget option, but know that you will have to travel a bit to get to the middle of the action. At number 6, we have the Paris Hotel with nights starting at $103. The Paris Hotel is at a prime location, right smack in the middle of the strip. Can you guess what's under the big iconic Eiffel Tower? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it! If you guessed a casino, then you are right. This was honestly one of the most aesthetically pleasing casinos on the strip. It was my favorite, and no, I didn't win big here, so I am not biased. That is not the reason. I actually did not gamble on my trip to Vegas. Can you believe that? I mostly went to eat, so you would find me at a nearby restaurant instead. I found the decor at the Paris Hotel chic, catering more to a boutique shopping experience than a big open mall one. The crowd here is a bit more mature, so despite it being busy, it's not as loud as the Linq, for example. There are also plenty of good spots to grab a drink or bite at. The Paris Hotel became my favorite spot for quick bites, especially when hungover. I found a few little cafes that are open 24 hours. At number 5, we have the Bellagio Hotel with nights starting at $130. The Bellagio is also located in the middle of the strip, right across the Paris Hotel. Right at the entrance of the Bellagio Hotel, you are greeted by a musically synchronized water show that's free to the public. The show runs every day of the week, Monday through Friday. There is a show every half an hour from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every 15 minutes from 8 p.m. to midnight. Saturdays and Sundays, the show runs every half hour from noon to 8 p.m. and every 15 minutes from 8 p.m. to midnight. It is worth mentioning that the show will get canceled if it's too windy, which happened a couple of days while I was there. I get a chance to catch the water show during the day and night. If you're pressed for time and have to choose, I recommend going at night. The Eiffel Tower from the Paris Hotel is lit up and the scenery is magical. The Bellagio Hotel is also known for its colorful Willy Wonka-like gardens. For me, personally, I thought it was a bit much, but other people were really digging it. I don't know, maybe if I went with kids, I would feel different about it. What do you guys think? Too much or just enough? Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Something I thought was really cool was a secret hidden chocolate fountain right behind the gardens.
This is the chocolate fountain, and it has 3 different types of chocolate. Oh my god, that looks so delicious. Look at that. And it's inside a pastry shop.
And just like that, another cool thing. Roaming around, I found Sarah Jessica Parker's shoe store. That was such a cool and unexpected find. For all my Sex and the City fans, add a stop here to your list of things to do. Unfortunately, the store was closed when I got there. I went after dinner and it was late, but I got a chance to window shop, and I love that navy blue shoe. It was so classic, and also that hot pink with a bow. Stunning classic designs. The Bellagio Hotel also has fantastic restaurants. It's great for fine dining. Some of my favorites are Le Cirque, which is a French restaurant, Picasso, where you can actually watch the fountain show from the comfort of your seat while dining al fresco. I recommend making a reservation ahead of time and telling them you want to sit outside so you can watch the show. And the Michelin star restaurant Michael Mina, offering Italian cuisine with an exquisite chef's tasting menu. These are all fine dining restaurants that require a dress code, but if you're in Vegas, chances are you are already dressed up, so you'll be fine. Another favorite night hangout spot for me was the Mayfair After Dark. It's only open Fridays and Saturdays from 11 p.m. on, and here you can grab some cocktails, dinner, and watch a show. I recommend getting tickets ahead of time if you want to visit, because sometimes it's closed for private events or they have special shows going on, and tickets can be a little pricey. You have to reserve a full table if you're a group to actually dine here. At number 4, we have Caesar's Palace, with nights starting at $159. I love the entrance to this hotel. The gold foil and all the Roman statues were truly stunning, expressive, and dramatic. The pool was also pretty grand and had the feel of an open European Roman bathhouse. I took a dip here and enjoyed a very relaxing pool day, getting cocktails with a Roman-style swim-up bar. Not too shabby. Caesar's Palace is also home to one of my favorite Italian restaurants, Amalfi. The decor here feels very Mediterranean, very clean with greens and orange and white. I just love the aesthetic. And also Vanderpump, which is a cocktail bar and garden. Very luscious, very glamorous, very stylish. There's another sister restaurant and cocktail bar of this at the Paris Hotel as well. After a glass of wine, I enjoyed window shopping at the luxurious Forum shops. Out of all the malls, the Forum shops were my favorite, so the Caesars Palace wins for the best mall, in my opinion. I also found a cute small art gallery here, so it was a great day strolling around, drinking wine, window shopping, and viewing some beautiful art. Caesars Palace is a bit more upscale with an incredible pool, Roman sculptures, and great shopping opportunities if you're into designer labels. At number 3, we have the Cosmopolitan Hotel with nights starting at $221. The Cosmopolitan is chic, modern, trendy, and also very crowded. Every day feels like a Sunday here. I noticed a lot of business trip travelers staying here, making all the restaurants overbooked and unattainable. So if you have a specific spot you want to dine at, I highly recommend making a reservation. This was also the hotel I had the most fun at. I found 4 different speakeasies, guys, hidden bars, and had the most adventurous night trying to figure out where all these places were. I tell you, I went there and I did not want to leave.
So that was a pretty cool speakeasy.
I also found a hidden room dedicated to tequila and mezcal. If you, like me, love speakeasies, subscribe and hit the notification bell for next week's episode where I will share my favorite speakeasies in Vegas. I found the Cosmopolitan Hotel to have very diverse dining options that can appeal more to a general crowd. I also fell in love with these repurposed vintage cigarette vending machines that now sell art. That was pretty neat since these machines were once banned. So they repurposed them and now there are 6 machines throughout the hotel selling original art. You can also buy some of the innovative art found throughout the hotel on artspace.com. Here's another hidden restaurant I found. This is an excellent hotel for a group of friends, a work trip, a bachelorette, or even a girls' trip. Some of my favorite spots to dine at inside the Cosmopolitan are the Japanese restaurant Suma, the Italian restaurant Scarpetta, and the American Asian fusion restaurant Momofuku. At number 2, we have the Venetian Hotel with nights starting at $204. The Venetian Hotel is the perfect hotel on the Strip for a family vacation. When I first saw this hotel online, I thought it looked corny. But when I arrived, I thought it was such a romantic and beautiful hotel. Hence the number 2 spot on my list. I loved this hotel so much that I kept coming back multiple times. The lobby area is pretty standard to Vegas, nothing crazy or out of the norm. The balcony views from the higher floors overlooking the human-made canals are stunning and a great spot to snap a couple of photos at. You can also opt to ride the gondolas, which costs $34 per person Monday through Thursday or $39 per person Friday through Sunday. I found my favorite happy hour and brunch spot at this hotel. I will share a link above to my Vegas foodie video, so if you're planning a visit, you can check out those spots. Some days they also offer live performances on the square, which are free and very entertaining. They are so talented. When I was there, they were performing a few classical Italian opera tunes that kept me glued to my seat, sipping on Negronis and munching on pizza. If you love fried chicken, I highly recommend checking Yardbird out. You can get delicious southern comfort food here. Or right across, if you're in the mood for an Italian meal, Matteo's is also a really good spot. And if you head up to the 10th floor, you'll find Bouchon, my favorite brunch spot in Vegas. On the 10th floor, you'll also find the pool and garden area with several independent jacuzzis. You can easily spend an entire day here without leaving your hotel. And finally, at number 1, we have the Wynn Hotel with nights starting at $736, but the hefty price does include complimentary breakfast. This, hands down, was my favorite hotel on the Strip. It's a little bit farther up the Strip. It's more secluded and isolated, giving off members-only vibes. You can feel like you're in your own little world here, which is great. You can find anything you want here, including trendy nightclubs for those of you who like to party, and top-notch restaurants. XS Nightclub is a great spot to get your dancing on, so this hotel is perfect for young couples looking to disconnect and have fun. If you're looking for an all-you-can-eat buffet, because when you're in Vegas, you at least have to go to one of those. The buffet at the Wynn Hotel is an excellent option. I think it was my favorite from all the buffets I went to in Vegas. Another favorite brunch spot of mine is the Terrace Point Cafe. I recommend making a reservation and asking to sit outside. The views are stunning. The pool at the Wynn is another favorite of mine.
We got rosé and prosecco.
Can I do a Prosecco?
Prosecco for you?
You can also opt to rent a pool cabana or a daybed. This hotel is fresh, fun, and colorful. One of my favorite spots for dining at the Wynn Hotel is the Japanese restaurant Misumi, offering an extensive menu and real Kobe meat dishes imported from Japan. If you're a foodie that eats meat, definitely add this restaurant to your list. The first time I tried Kobe meat, I was in Osaka, and I remember the meat just melting in my mouth. It was so tender and flavorful with a great balance of fatty flavors. I usually don't go for fatty meats, but Kobe meat is truly on another level. Very exquisite and delicious, so give it a try if you get a chance. Overall, I enjoyed all the outdoor seating restaurants at the Wynn. The view never disappointed. I also loved the decor and how they play with color. It feels modern, stylish, and classy all at the same time. And if you're an old soul like me, a fine dining lounge to check out at the Wynn is Delilah, offering live jazz performances in an old school vintage era decor with a sleek, modern, and sexy twist. Here's the menu so you can take a peek at what they offer. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It motivates me to continue creating more videos like this. Also, let me know in a comment below which hotel was your favorite and where you would stay. Next week, I'm sharing my favorite speakeasies, which are hidden bars in Vegas, so stay tuned. Till next time.